All right. So we have started recording. I don't know why she's saying this invalid. There is. So if, sorry, let me attend to someone in the group said she can't find us. It's invalid. Trying to show her that. Okay, so she will navigate her way through. So today we'll be talking about trend. We'll be talking about trend. We'll be talking about candlestick. And we're talking about market structure. Yeah, we're talking about trend, then we're talking about market structure. So today, number one, trend. Trend. Two, market structure. Then what again we'll be talking about? Um, we're talking about candlestick. Think. Okay. All right. Hope you all can hear me clearly. Can you hear me clearly? Hope everyone can hear me clearly. Please unmute your mic and let me know you can hear me clearly. Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, I can.
Okay, great. So today we're talking about market structure. We're talking about trend candlestick. So now, first off, before I go further, let me walk you through your trading view. So now, trading view, I told you guys to download trading view. So this is the web version of trading view, right? So in your trading view, you have tools on your left-hand corner of the trading view, the web version, or on your phone. You have tools. So each of these tools are used to analyze the market. So let me go to fresh chart and show you how each of those tools are used and what they are used for. Um, internet connection is unstable. Okay, let me use GBP NZD now. So now this tool you have the trend line tool, you have the ray, you have the info, you have the horizontal line, you have the horizontal ray, you have vertical. Hope you're seeing my screen. So you have the vertical here, you have the parallel channel, you have the regression trend, you have the flat top bottom, you have the disjunct channel. So now each of these are tools which you use to analyze the market. So now the trend line, because we're talking about trend today, this is a tool used to mark out trend. You see this tool, use it to mark out the trend. You can draw it anyhow on the chart, use it for analysis, right? So then there's someone that asked me, he saw this plus sign on his trading view. What is it for? This plus sign is simply your indicator now. So sorry about that. I don't know what's wrong with my network. So sorry about that. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, my network is shaking. I don't know why. Even MTN. So all these are tools. This is a trend line tool. Let me try and be fast. That's a trend line tool. I'm recording, so once I'm done, I'll send to those that attended the class. Then this day, what is it? My internet connection now? What is it? So now this is the horizontal line you can use to mark out where price is. or where price has been. This is the price bar. On your right hand side, this you have the price bar. This is like telling you the price at which market is trading on. Do you get? Then you have the horizontal rates, still something like that. You can each markup shows you the price. You can mark up different places while we are doing analysis. You get to know how to use these different tools, right? So those are the tools I use from that POI. Then I use this. I use the Fibonacci tool. This is the Fibonacci tool, and I use which other tool again? We have this tool for long positions when you're taking a long position. Then we have this tool for what is it? For short positions. So when someone says I'm going long, I don't know if you guys read the PDF. There's a PDF on common trading terminologies. When someone says I'm going short or I'm going long, when you're going long, it means the person is buying. Is either buying a stock or a currency pair. A currency, I guess, another currency pair. Do you understand? When the person says I'm going short, it means I'm selling off. Let's say someone says I'm going short on BTC USD. That means I'm selling USD. So I'm going on the sell position. If someone says I'm going long on BTC USD, that means I'm taking a buys on BTC USD. So we have the rectangle. This is what you use to mark out your POIs, your order blocks, etc. Or you get then this is your price range. Just showing you all these tools. And this is a text. This is the one I used in typing earlier on. And we have under these shapes, we have rectangle, you have rotated rectangle, you have the patch two, you have circle, you have eclipse, eclipse, you have triangle. All these are just basically tools you can use to analyze the market, right? So over here, this is my toolbox. So instead of going over here to search them, this is how you can add them as a favorite and they'll appear here basically for analysis, right? Okay, so let's back to business. Okay, so today I said we'll talk about one, talk about trend, two, talk about market structure, three, we'll talk about candlestick. All right. So now starting off with trend. What is trend? Right? Trend is a general term used to describe the direction of the market. So it's generally telling you trend is the direction of the market. It's telling which direction is the market going. If the market is in an uptrend or is a downtrend or is sideways, which is ranging. So an uptrend is when price makes higher highs and higher lows, right? Higher highs, um, higher highs, and higher lows, right? Then a downtrend is when the market for an uptrend is for an uptrend. Then for a downtrend, you have the market when that's when the market makes lower lows, lower highs. Market makes lower lows and lower highs. So I'll show you basically how that works. So when the market is moving up, it's trending, is in an uptrend. So market is going up like this, right? Normally the market doesn't just move directly straight up like this. It moves in a trend, it moves in waves. So this is it. It goes up like this, comes down, goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down, goes up, right? So that's how the market moves. It doesn't just move straight like this in a straight line, right? Moves like it's wavy. So now it's trending. So now it's either going up or it's either coming down, right? So that market's either going up or it's either coming down. So now basically when we say when you have a downtrend, market makes lower lows. When you have an uptrend, the market makes higher highs and higher lows. So now what we call highs, this is a high. This mm, that's a high and this is a low, right? So this is a high and this is a low. And as for this guy, hold on. All right. Now as for the downtrend, this is the high and this is the low. Hope you can see you're with me. Hope you guys are following me. So this is an uptrend over here, and this is a downtrend over here. So a downtrend, I told you guys, the market doesn't just move straight, right? It moves in waves. So say, likewise, if the market is descending, it's going down, it's in a downtrend. It doesn't just move straight like this, down. It doesn't. It moves in these waves. So now inside these waves, you have this is a high. 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 Then for the downtrend, this is the high. This is the high, and this is the high, right? Those are the highs for the downtrend. Then for the uptrend, this is the low. This is the low. That's the low. That's the low. And this is the low. And for a downtrend, this is the low. This is the low. This is the low, right? So now, when I say the market makes higher highs and higher lows. So now in the downtrend, the market keeps on making lows. So this is a low. It goes up, creates a high, then comes back, creates a low, goes back, creates a high, goes back, creates a low. Then in an uptrend, it creates highs, goes up, creates a high, comes down, creates a low, goes up, creates a high, comes down, creates a low. So basically, this is what, in clear terms, this is a higher low, and this is a higher high. Okay, hold on. So this is a higher high. Let me take out this high from here. So this is a higher high. This is a higher high, right? Higher high, higher high, higher high, higher high. It keeps on creating higher highs. Keeps on in an uptrend though. This don't forget, this is an uptrend. Talking an uptrend now. Instead of just market just moving straight, it creates, goes up, creates a high, comes back, creates a higher high. So now why they call it higher high? Because this high that's created over here, this particular high, this particular high that's created over here is higher than this other high. This higher high. It's higher than this other high. So now after this high, it comes down and now creates a low. So now this low is now called higher low. Then when this low goes up, it now goes up. It's now higher than this other high. The previous high it created. Now call it higher high. Comes down, creates another low. higher low. So this higher low, this one, why they call it higher low? Because it is a low that is higher than the previous low, which is this one. Hope you guys are following me. Yeah, it goes back up, creates another higher high that is higher than the previous highs. So that it goes in that format, higher high, higher low, right? Market moves in that format for an uptrend, for an uptrend. Then let's go to the downtrend. For a downtrend, market keeps on creating lows in a downtrend. So these are lows. This is a low, this is a low, this is a low, right? While these are highs. So now get the basics. Don't get confused. If you're confused at some point, you let me know. So this is a lower low, lower high, sorry. And this is a lower low. So hold on, let me. All right. So now this is a lower high, 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 this is a lower low, this is a lower low, this is a lower low. So now why is it called a lower low? Now look closely, follow me. You see this low, this particular low here, this one, that low, that particular low. The next low that comes out, that comes down, is lower than this other low. Get the clear, it's just clear terms. This other low, this low that opens here is lower than this other low. So hence the name, lower low. So it's lower than this other one. The next one that comes is lower than this other one, lower low. So this place is a high. So now this is a lower high, right? It comes down. This guy is a lower high. So once market comes down from here, down over here, it comes back up. This other one is a lower high. Why? Because this high is lower than this other high that is here. It's lower, this high. Let me change color to black. So now this high that is here is lower than this other high that is here. The next high comes up. This one is a lower high. It's lower than this other high that is here. So that's in a downtrend, market creates what? Lower highs and lower lows. Like I said here. Evans, Abbas said network is okay. I will send you the video. Oh, let me hold on, guys. Okay. So market creates keeps in an uptrend, market creates higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows. So I'll show you guys a typical example of all of this, which I have just shown you guys, right? On the charts. So remember, currently I'm talking about what number one topic, trend. So trend shows you the direction of the market, in what way the market is going. Is it going up? Is it going down? Tell you guys the market doesn't just go down immediately like in one straight line like this. Doesn't just move like this zone. It moves in a wave. So you can just see from the chart. You see how the market is moving. From here, comes down, goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down, and that. So you can see from there. So now let me go and spot out a trending and an uptrend. This this chart already self. This market is an uptrend. Yeah. Okay. Now you can see a clear example of an uptrend over here. clear example of an uptrend. Let's take from here to from here, from there to there. So that tool I'm using, see the tool I'm using here, vertical line. So now from here to here, what can you see? Market is in an uptrend. Now market, remember I told you guys, market just move like this directly, straight up. It doesn't just move straight up like that. What it does, it moves, it creates a path, it creates structures, right? Create structures. So can you see? So now with this, with what I've showed you, with the basic understanding of what I showed you about market structure, what can you say this guy is doing over here? This guy is basically is an uptrend. It's an uptrend. Either you call it an uptrend or you call it a bullish trend, right? So either you call it an uptrend or a bullish trend. But bullish, what does bullish mean? If you guys read the PDF, there's common trading terminologies, forex trading terminology. So bullish trend is market is in an uptrend. Then if you're saying bearish trend, bearish, and this market is selling, is in a bearish trend, that is market is in a downtrend. So as for this is in an uptrend. So what has market done over here? Market has created series of this is a this is a higher low. Um, this is a higher high. So we mark it out for you guys. Higher high is a higher high. This is a higher high. And this over here also is a higher high. Now, as for the higher lows, this is higher low, higher low, higher low. Damn it. It's telling you, man, okay. If you guys are there, I've seen you guys complain on the group chat that network is taking you out. I'm very, very sorry. But for those that have joined the call, I'll send it to your email. One person only took permission, which he said his phone screen is bad and he snapped it and sent to me. And that's the only person exempted. I'll only be sending the recording to those that are currently on the live session. So this live session won't really take time. So in the next, how many minutes? 15 minutes I should be done. So this is an uptrend, if you're with me. This is an uptrend, a bullish trend. So what has market created? Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, right? Higher highs, higher lows. That's what I showed you. Now let's look for a downtrend, a bearish trend. Which currency pays currently in the downtrend? Let me check for another currency pair. No, okay, guys. Okay, let me use here. Mark out here. Right, let me mark out that zone. Now let me break down to the 1 hour, if possible. We get there. Oh, that's too far. Which currency pair is in the downtrend? Which currency pair? Euro GBP. Okay, Euro CHF. Let me check your CHF. I'm trying to look for examples of a downtrend for you guys. Okay. All right. This is a pure example of a downtrend. Okay. This is a pure example of a downtrend. Are you guys with me? Please, I'll be ending in the next 5 minutes. I'll be ending the call to restart another call because Zoom gives 1 hour. I haven't upgraded, I haven't paid for premium on Go on Zoom yet. Basically, the classes I used to have are one-on-one classes. So this is my very first time of having it. My subscription has expired since last year. So I haven't paid for the pro version of Zoom, so I cannot have classes more than 1 hour. So in the next 5 minutes, I'll be ending the call so that I'll start again. Or basically, I can just end now so I can restart, then show you guys the downtrend. From there, once I'm done with the trend, I move to market structure. Once I'm done with market structure, I move to because understanding trend, once you understand trend, you can understand market structure, right? Market structure is just a trend, still basically. So once we are done with trend, then we move over to candlesticks. All right. So let me end, then start again.